Let's imagine a scenario. A young man, let's call him Daniel, works at a Madrid startup, maybe AI, maybe finance. He's smart, kind, good-looking in a clean, boy next door sort of way. He rides the metro, he loves old Spanish poetry, and on weekends, he hikes with friends in the Sierra de Guadarrama. One day, through some twist of fate, maybe at a university event, or through a shared charity project, Daniel meets Princess Leonor of Spain. She's not wearing a tiara, of course. She's in jeans, maybe a blazer. They talk. And just like that, it begins. But here's the real question, can Daniel, this completely ordinary guy, actually marry Princess Leonor? Let's unpack it. First, let's talk legal implications. Spain is a constitutional monarchy, which means that while the king or queen reigns, they don't rule. Parliament handles the heavy lifting. But even within this modern framework, there are rules, royal rules. Enter the Spanish Constitution of 1978. According to Article 57, any marriage by the heir to the throne, yes, Leonor, requires the approval of the Cortes Generales, Spain's legislative branch. So, no, she can't just sneak off to Vegas or do a quiet elopement in a Basque village chapel. The state has to say, yes. Why? Because her marriage isn't just personal, it's national. Who she marries affects the monarchy's image, its legitimacy, its continuity. Her partner could one day be the prince consort, the face standing beside the queen. So if Leonor wants to marry Daniel, she needs the green light from the parliament. That's not just a formality. It's a process. Debates, questions, public interest, media frenzy. But wait, there's more. Historically, monarchies were allergic to the idea of marrying commoners. Royal bloodlines had to stay pure, traced back through centuries of nobles and emperors and political alliances. But let's fast forward. Modern monarchies have changed. Queen Letizia, Leonor's own mother, was a commoner. A journalist. Divorced, even. But she was elegant, educated, composed, a woman who fit the mold of royal life. And the Spanish people, by and large, accepted her. So there's precedent. A big one. Still, not every commoner is a good match for a future queen. Let's talk about the unofficial checklist. 1. Education. Ideally, he's got a university degree, maybe a master's. Royal families value intellect. Remember, Leonor herself trained at UWC Atlantic College and then attended military academies. She's no slouch. 2. Public demeanor. He needs to speak well, stay calm under pressure, and be comfortable in the spotlight. Every handshake, every smile will be dissected by tabloids and social media alike. 3. Scandal-free past. This one's big. One old tweet, one controversial ex, and the whole relationship could combust. Royal image is everything. 4. Adaptability. Can Daniel handle royal protocol? Bowing. Events. State dinners. Diplomacy. He'd be thrust into a world of formality and expectation. Not everyone survives that world. 5. Respect for the institution. This isn't just about loving Leonor. It's about honoring the Spanish crown, its history, and its symbolism. He'd have to walk the tightrope between being modern and upholding tradition. So yes, Leonor can technically marry a commoner. But practically, the bar is high. Let's say Daniel ticks all those boxes. Parliament gives its blessing. The wedding is planned, the cathedral booked, and the world watches in awe. But there's one more layer to this fairy tale: public opinion. Spain's relationship with the monarchy is complicated. Some support it as a stabilizing force. Others view it as an outdated relic. A marriage to a well-liked, grounded, relatable man could humanize the institution, make it feel fresh, accessible. On the other hand, a wrong choice could widen the cracks. Leonor carries a lot on her shoulders. She's not just the heir, she's the symbol of the monarchy's future. Young, poised, unscathed by scandal. If she chooses a partner who enhances that image, commoner or not, it could breathe new life into the royal narrative. And Daniel? Well, he'd have to give up his anonymity, his independence, maybe even his job. But in return, he'd be part of history. And perhaps most importantly, he'd have her. So, can Princess Leonor marry a commoner? Yes. Should she? That depends on the commoner. Because while love might be blind, the monarchy certainly isn't. What do you think? Should royals marry for love or for duty? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more royal deep dives, political twists, and the stories behind the headlines. Until next time, stay curious.